Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So in this one, we're going to be talking about the patch notes for Season 4. Alright, so same old, same old. The first one, they're talking about the Groundfall event, which is a whole another event, which is like the 80s Heroes action one. You get a special blueprint if you complete them all, and yeah. The event will be live as soon as the season goes up, and it will end until June 24th. Of course, we have a new battle pass, which is 100 tiers, obviously a lot more items because one tier has a lot more and stuff like that. Then of course the new operator Jackal, which you will get at tier 0 when you buy the battle pass. There will be 3 weapons at launch, which is the MG82, which you get at tier 15, the C58, which you get at tier 31, and the nail gun, which you can unlock by doing challenges or buying the bundle. And if you did not unlock the previous battle pass weapons, you will be able to unlock them through challenges, whichever challenges they are. Not sure, we will see in game. Alright, anyways, now on to the good stuff, which is the actual patch notes. Weapon tuning. So for the assault rifles, the XM4 got a reduced range penalty on suppressor muzzle attachment from 15% to 11%. It also got a reduced range penalty on agency suppressor muzzle attachment from 33% to 22%. Now onto the AK-47. Just like the XM4, the reduced range penalty on suppressor muzzle attachment went from 50% to 13%. It also got an increased range penalty on GRU suppressor muzzle attachment from 25% to 27%. Next up, we got the QBZ-83. This one got an increased range penalty on suppressor muzzle attachment from 15% to 17%. Next up, we got the FFAR, or if you say it, FFAR. 1. Reduced range penalty on suppressor muzzle attachment from 50% to 10%, and reduced range penalty on agency suppressor muzzle attachment from 33% to 28%. Then we have the Krieg 6. This one got a reduced range penalty on agency suppressor muzzle attachment from 3% to 25%. Then we got the Groza. This one got an increased range penalty on suppressor muzzle attachment from 15% to 17%. And last but not least, we have the FARA 83. This got a reduced range penalty on the GRU suppressor muzzle attachment from 33% to 32%. And it got an increased range penalty on suppressor muzzle attachment from 15% to 20%. Next up, we have features, which has gifting, which obviously now you can now gift in Cold War. You can give battle pass and stored bundles. And they added challenge trackers, which progress toward active daily challenges can now be viewed in-game via the options menu. Next up, they updated the progression, which now it is reduced the amount of XP needed to progress through seasoned levels in Cold War, Warzone, and Modern Warfare. Of course, they added the prestige rewards. Once again, it's going to be 50 levels each time. Level 200 is Master Prestige, and you keep going all the way to 1000. Next up, we have the Prestige Shop, which now has additional legacy calling cards from previous Black Ops titles are now in the Prestige Shop, including an animated Bacon calling card from Black Ops 2. Next up, they added a music player, which obviously they added the Black Ops 4 mixtapes. If you didn't see that, it's in the other video of the Battle Pass one. Click it on the card. And they updated the main lobby for Season 4. Next up, from multiplayer, they added maps, which obviously one is Collateral, a 12v12 map. They added Collateral Strike, which is a 6v6 map, a smaller version of Collateral. They added Hijack 6v6, and it also has its own playlist for 24/7 during launch week. Then we have Amsterdam 2v2, 3v3, Gunfight Face-Off. And for Standoff, they updated hardpoint spawns for P2 and P4 hardpoints. Next up, we have new modes such as One in the Chamber. It is a free-for-all party game available in the Party Games playlist collection and feature playlist. Players have 3 lives and a single bullet. Players receive another bullet upon eliminating an enemy. Melee attacks are also lethal. The available weapons for One in the Chamber include the 1911, Magnum, and hand cannon. Next up, we have Multi-Team Satlink, which is a new multiplayer mode featuring 10 competing teams of 4. Players must reach the Satlink marked on their map, power it up, and upload data to satellites in orbit to gain points. Search for crates to collect powerful score streaks and other useful items, and obviously the first team to reach the score limit wins the match. Next up, we have Cranked Hardpoint, which all you gotta do is capture hardpoints to gain points for your team, eliminate multiple enemies in the same life to earn up to 5 powerful buffs throughout the match. Capturing a hard point grants a movement speed boost and sets your timer to 30 seconds. When the timer reaches 0, you explode. Extend the timer by earning eliminations and capturing hard points. The timer is paused while on your team's hard point, and kills add 15 seconds to your timer up to a max of 30 seconds. Successive kills grant up to 4 additional buffs: improved weapon handling, ADS speed, slide speed, and a larger explosion upon death, granted after a 5 kill streak. First team to reach 200 points, or the most points before time expires, wins, obviously. Then they added a hardcore mode for hardpoint, and they added the game mode combat record for multi-team eliminations. For prop hunt, they added just an issue where some props could have incorrect bullet collision after jumping repeatedly. Next up, they added a new score streak, which is the hand cannon, aka Annihilator, aka Deagle. In order to get this in multiplayer, it is a score of 2,800. Now, just like previous seasons, they added season challenges, which obviously you gotta get 10 levels each time to unlock new challenges, and then once you get 190, you get them all. They updated the unlock criteria for vehicular warfare for a season 3 challenge. Now for custom games, if any of you guys play that, they added a sprint recovery delay setting to general player settings for custom games. This will set the time after a player has stopped sprinting before they're fully recovered and will see the speed benefit of sprint takeoff. And for the week's featured playlist, it's going to be Hijack 24/7, also available on Hardcore, Multi-Team Satlink, Party Games, Face Off 6v6, Cranked Hardpoint, 12v12 Mosh Pit, Nuketown 24/7, also on Hardcore, Gunfight Blueprints, and Multi-Team Eliminations. For League Play, they updated skill division requirements to maintain target population distribution percentages outlined in the League Play rules section. Some players may see their skill division shift after their next League Play placement matches. They also restricted the LC-10 and AK-47 in League Play. Now on to zombies. For Outbreak, they added new main quest, Operation Excision. I think that's how you say it. Main quest coming to Outbreak starting at 10 AM PT, June 17th. They added a new region/map. It's called Zoo. There's new in-game story intel available to discover if you're into intel. New tuning changes to the existing Outbreak main quest in Ruka. They disable super sprinters in the silo. Slightly reduce Legion's chest armor health. Increase respawn delays on all zombies. And added an audio cue when starting and failing certain steps to indicate when zombies will start attacking. Now for world events, they added more Treyarch Zombies tracks to unlock for the music player via the Unknown Signal world events in Outbreak. For objectives, they addressed an issue where the retrieval canister could fall under the map when entering phase tiers, and addressed an issue where the retrieval canister could fall off the player while riding a snowmobile on steep terrain. Now for anyone that still plays Dead Ops Arcade, in first person game mode, all Divine Shield orange potions are now automatically swapped out for the most useful health red potions. Treasure in Poppy's room should no longer time out. Chickens that are spinning out now use the player's last weapon correctly. Replace the third fate award for maxing out a 9x multiplier with a new mystery award. Address an issue where the saw blade shield item was not correctly creating crawling zombies. Address an issue where in Silverback Slideways maps where the player could stand in a lava field and not take damage. Address an issue where the player could be considered a valid AI target before the player's screen had faded up entirely. For scoring, they changed non-default score values for various enemies. Mama Back Now awards 20,000 points, Underbosses award 5,000 points, Elite enemies, Megaton, Brutus, Gladiators award 500 points, and the rest award the default of 100 points. Address an issue where the Pineapple Launcher was not awarding points. For stability, they improved stability for Silverback Slideway maps to reduce Charlie 285 military guerrilla error messages, and improve stability for issues that could occur when players stand in Nova Gas. And last, for general, they added an inactivity tracking to boot inactive players after a period of time and close multiple exploits in the wild. Now for Onslaught, all they did was add a new map, which was the Collateral map, and add a new intel. For progression, they addressed an issue that could cause players to occasionally lose XP and zombies when returning to the lobby after matches, and addressed an issue where the Outbreak match bonus would occasionally award less XP than expected. For challenges, once again, they added the seasonal challenges. If you guys didn't see, I talked about it in multiplayer version, so it's the exact same thing, and same thing for the weapon unlock challenges, Swiss K, PPSH, and L-Gun. For operator missions, the Season 4 Battle Pass features 4 zombie operator missions, an increase of from 2 zombies missions in previous seasons. For gameplay, they added an issue where mimics under effects of brain rot could still enter the disguised form, as an issue where mimics were not being killed under effects of brain rot. For perks, they added an issue where Deadshot Daiquiri was not functioning properly on the AMP-63 pistol. And last but not least, in the patch notes, we have feature playlists for zombies, Outbreak, Firebase Z, D-Machine, Dead Officer Arcade First Person, Dead Officer Arcade, Onslaught PlayStation, and Onslaught Collateral PlayStation. Alright, that's all the patch notes and feature playlists and whatever was included in this patch note thing, blog thing. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Leave a like, leave a dislike. I don't really care. Just react to it, please. Thank you. Sub too while you're at it, if you're still here. Comment. Left is cool. I don't know. Bye.